Uh, uh, oh, jeez. Sorry. 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 My foot fell asleep. My foot fell asleep. Like, I had to turn... gotta turn on my fucking... Sorry, I gotta turn on my fucking air conditioning. Oh, look, it's a gas giant. I have to turn on my air conditioning because it's freaking hot in this room. Somehow. I'm recording this. Oh, I am recording this. It'll probably go into the 30th. Actually, yeah. Hot damn. Boom, there's the scan. Oh my god. Dude. The fuck am I gonna do here? There had to have been something on this planet. I don't know, we can run around for a little while. Oh, jeez. Sorry. In other news, Star Citizen. Star Citizen actually, kind of good news? I don't know. I'm trying to put things into perspective as much as I can without... as much as I can with the limited knowledge I have. Limited knowledge of an open development game, yes. That is, I mean, that's an actual thing to, you know, tease or criticize, I think, with Star Citizen. That a lot of the time, like, there is a lot of things that I'm just like, I don't know what's going on. Frankly, a lot of people, I feel like, it's just like, I don't know what's going on. It feels like they've been communicating less. I don't care, just tell me when the game's fucking done. I think there's also an element to it that's like, more people are coming to Star Citizen, more people are getting interested, more people, I mean, frankly, more people are, I guess to some degree, you know, putting up with the bullshit. Oh, generation error here, interesting. More people are putting up with the bullshit. More people are being like, this is bullshit, what the hell? Yeah, it's a thing that's like, it's a thing that's gonna bite them in the ass at some point, and it's gonna be an experience for them. Oh. Thought there was going to be some... some bad dude to shoot. I also just 100% don't have a reticle. Which is a thing that probably somebody noticed, but... but yeah, the main thing... well, okay, the main thing that's good news with Star Citizen, is that server meshing. I mentioned the last time I played Star Citizen, I think it was the server meshing test. I think it might have been the vanilla... or it might have been live, but it was one thing of live. But the main thing was, like, I played the server meshing test, the B test, which, for those not in the know, they tested server meshing in April, and, okay, well, I should say, they tested server meshing in April, but they actually, after the C test, they, gave a few, like, hey, here's what's going on, and that was the chief CTO of the company, of, or I guess of Turbulent, which I think is also just Cloud Imperium as a whole. Not sure, though. But Point being, he was like, yo, here's the deal. Like, in April, did server meshing. There was, like, basically a fundamental piece of tech that we had to redo. 4 months later, in August, was it? Did they actually... Was it in August, or was it in September? I don't know. But it was like, okay, so we came back months later, we got the new tech in, we got the new fix for it, and it worked decently well. There were still problems. That was the test I did. Basically, the servers froze up, and were basically completely dead. And then I believe that was kind of the same problem. They fixed some issues, but not everything, and I think that same problem was in... the C test, but that wasn't the focus of what to fix in the C test. And I don't know if there's been any more tests since, but I haven't heard any word of other tests, so... But they're actually testing it, and like, that is... God damn it, CAG, that is the best fucking thing you could do. Like, not only saying what the intentions were, saying, you know, what was tested, what went wrong, what was the fix, or what will be the fix, or what is the intended fix at this time. And, you know, stuff like that. Trying to think what else in particular. But yeah, that's the main one. That's the main good news. Like, I would love to see... There's a lot of FPS stuff that I'm like, I don't know. I don't know, there's a bazillion fucking questions I would want to ask the FPS people, and I like, maybe I should. But like, I don't know. Maybe I should just do a post on the spectrums or whatever. I won't. But it's like, I don't know, like, the main thing, and I think, like, this is a thing that people are realizing. So, like, CitizenCon 2023, they said that they wanted to, everything they showed, they were trying to get in at the end of, I think they actually specifically said 12 months. I think a lot of people, myself included, took that to mean by the end of 2024, which, okay. There's also certainly some things, like, they said all this stuff we just showed, you know, like, we want to get in, right? That included base building, which everybody knows was not going to make it this year because it was starting production this year. It's like, nobody would think that they meant that was going to get into the game this year. But also, by that same coin, like somebody who doesn't understand the context of Star Citizen seeing that would be like, oh yeah, no, base building is totally going to be in this year. And like, that is absolutely just what they said. Like, that is the message they sent. That is the words they used. Like, I'd love to be like, hey, you know, like, this is completely, you know, out of it to think that, they meant this, but also, I mean, like, they definitely didn't mean it, but that is actually what they said. So it's like, what can I say? Oh, by the way, right now, they're at half of the stuff. Now, you gotta understand, in the context that they were testing, that they wanted to get server meshing, they want to get it 4.0, They wanted to get it in the Q2 patch, which, I don't know, June, July. They're always like they're always 1 or 2 months late of the, like, 1 or 2 months into the next quarter of what it is. So the Q1 patch is usually in April or May, that kind of thing. Except for the Q4 patch, which is always in December. Like, if they were starting the server meshing tests in April and, like, then, and, like, assuming that everything went right, which it didn't, then it kind of, makes sense. But also, now that I'm thinking about it, well, yeah, like, stuff didn't go well, right? But they were also talking about how server meshing, actually, they were pleasantly surprised how well it worked, and I think, like, I don't know what their definition of pleasantly surprised means, because I guess, like, there are still issues with it, and we probably wouldn't need to have all these tests if it worked better than they were thinking in the initial release. I don't know. I mean, obviously, it wouldn't be perfect at the first get-go. There would need to be testing. Like, it's a very, very core piece of tech, right? But that's just a thing, right? So, I don't know. To be continued. Until next time, have a good day, great day even. Chowskis.